Bawumia was introduced into Ghana politics, that was when tribalism in our politics, using religion to campaign, that was when it took over our politics as a nation. Those who started destroying Ghana's politics using tribalism and religion, it is the introduction of Mahamudu Bawumia in the NPP. And the NPP, being already a tribal party, they were waiting for somebody to ignite that monkey in them. It has always been there. That tribalism in the NPP, awo wache, but na omono kuta petro no mu pe obi obeso jane keke na atija. And they waited and waited and waited until Mahamudu Bawumia took charge or came into the limelight when it came to NPP leadership. That is when tribal politics became something that the NPP rallied around. Almost some tribal politics, religious politics. That is when they started worshipping that. Now, you see Bryan Acheampong akoka asembi. Emma Mahamudu Bawumia are responded to Bryan Acheampong. Adenya Mahamudu Bawumia essay Bryan Acheampong aka asembia sa asem no wan kan ye etia no. Now Bryan Acheampong so ababontina bekasa. Let's listen to asema Bryan Acheampong kan ya. Akofan sem we nyina ba na menchiro the root cause of what we are seeing the NPP today, and that is what the NPP represent. A tribal party, a party that does not campaign, a party that wasn't built out of truth, a party built out of tribalism. Now they are doing it to themselves. Now it has gone to that point that they are murdering each other because of the tribal tendencies in them. So this is not new. This is something that has been there. Mahamudu Bawumia, NPP, Kennedy Japan, Bryan Acheampong, every single member, Napomo, almost suppressing a chair. But they have gone to that point whereby they're like, we can't keep it down there again. We need to bring it out. Now, Mumiankotie Asama, Bryan Acheampong aka, Mahamudu Bawumia be responding. Why the NPP is a party? You should never be affiliated to such a despicable, monkey-like party. Omonya omajune say omo be shifty every tribalism ho at discussing Ghana's issues. Now this is Bryan Acheampong mmiekotie no.
Kusasi for any Mampusi for omo problem. President Kufuano owini NPP vote wo kusasi. Owini NPP vote wo Mampusi. President Kufuano owini NPP vote wo kusasi. Owini NPP vote wo Mampusi. And this answer to college rank of me in I am a Faba and Yapa. And in 2024, apart from a point, a free OT, Edico upper east, upper west, and northern, upper western region. The Lucy is a woman. It's a and if you are a victim of circumstances, it's not your fault. I may not know anything, but we cannot wait. This situation, we and I have compiled on him, solve in 2028. But the suspicion will not go away, and NPP will not be held ransom and stay in the opposition because of this matter. And that is a fact. We are in this business to win power. And here emotional and here personalities. I'll give you examples. We are here to win power. 2 million here. And it's actually a city and the NDC always shows us the way. It's no emotions. If you can say you're corporate here, and you've got money, you're a corporate here. Sometimes we get carried away with emotions when we have to do the politics. I would have contested power. I would have contested power. So by election, by election, you can't say that the papa. And you can't point out fast one. The boy. But by election, you know the behavior. And we are a political party. Until you say, you have got Kamalinu Krano, they are contesting how I 2028, that is what we want to do. ɛnyɛ ɔno na ɔtɔ ne nsa ɛfrɛ MP no na akonnwa no abɛtɔ hɔ ne deɛ ɛmfa ho ne 187 na 183 a wɔwɔ parliament na akɔpɛ deɛ ayɛ dɛ sɛ wɔanya obɛgu kokoro a ɛwɔ mu a ɔde bɛko 2028.
So this is Bryan Acheampong. Ono so person of the NPP enim. Bryan Acheampong before election 2024 Gina stage ka say omo be di on baby a wa be yi wuti say obe stop omo from winning power. Omo no be di papa. Say to me a friend to me onje mu da because of his track record. And there or contested by Omia and na or catch NPP for say or person kind of correct omo. J Ekufo e contested e wo Kusasi e wo Mampusi tama operate to me. Kufo winning hands down. Nana do dan Kufo ado achechide e contested ye oba Mampusi eni Kusasi foma nana do dan Kufo ado winning ye. O say Mahamudu Bawumia we. Oya Mampusi ni. Ye nyina enim Mahamudu Bawumia. Mampusi oye ene saa ne Mampusi oye eye wunta e dia ba eye srem eye boku area ho. O say ye nyina eni tua. Bawumia cross o Mampusi ni no e ka ho kura na oba srem no e fa boku area ho ni srem no e ma NPP lose abano dodo. O say Bawumia ye di share omukon omu nyina nim se Bawumia de oye nti e se nipa bebre bufuo wo srem. Iti ono de ohuni se Mahamudu Bawumia na omo pese omo de share party ni kon by force no e ya de a eye den a so omo de Bawumia be flag bearer party no there's no way beto power biam if you say Kofo any e de Ekufuado e contest wo ho no na Kusasi ni Mampusi fo e nipa te se omo ye nipa ne ya de enti na omo toma no e toma Kofo ne Ekufuado if you say na Kofo ne Ekufuado e ka no kore Bryan Acheampong say ende ye ko election ye wie ya ukohwe results a free srem a Mahamudu Bawumia kro ye Mampusi ne no ho hinti na srem obi ampanto abama Bawumia every say Bawumia editro every say Bawumia enka no kore ono no ye minister o Bryan Acheampong na oya minister o. He was an integral member of Bawumia's campaign in 2024 Olidi Bawumia ede ne kwa akwetia Olidi Bawumia ede ne ko Olidi Bawumia de ne ko srem. He was leading Bawumia's campaign with money inti onim de all catch the party for no o see sibia ya tam party no yesa de ma nipa wo ya ono ankasa ne krom eye boko Mampusi ni kura no wentumi anwini na de nti na party ni nipa bi pese omo ye chenchene omo tam party no de ma Bawumia se ondi party nenim osaso se party ni mpanifo omo di party nenim se eye tamale eye by election abeda ho a e wo se party ni kopre omo kase ma party ni kopre no o se nyansa nim omo agimi if the some penifo na omo take that decision no adentina party ni nyina wo ho na omo ntie party no de party ni pe if so ono Bryan Acheampong de okofom pa onim se na nka party ni pe so omo contest tamale onim se party ni pe se anka omo ko srem even though omo ni seat or parliament no it is better for them to contest and lose for people to know say omo buy na for Bawumia ni team omo make that decision say eni se party no eko tamale eko contest ni kwale kire say omo mu di party ni no mo agimi okanya be si say o see bibie be ye bia no NDC na kire ye kwan no obie na no ka kire ne party for o se party na yet no ade bia ye sua bia ye papa bia ye sua free NDC wo ade nti na ye ntumi nsua NDC ekwan pa no na de bia no ye pese ye de enchichemu ene ufri ha ufri he we free ha we free ha ye nim se Mahamudu Bawumia enye better candidate ni kuro mu kura wentuma wini ade nti na party no air force Bawumia edi esi eye Ghana force saa time okasa no na Bawumia ewo USA New York City na osa obi a we lose election with 2 million votes wasaka plane tickets asaba America ba Bronx oni enum kankan fu abehia nipa dodo no omuhia ono dodo no omo home living omo tete nkofo basement omo tete abrofo toilet omo mu dodo no omo nko Manhattan krada omo ni broni aya omo adamfo omo gu Bronx inside ho omo ese nkusie omo no okohia omo time Bryan Acheampong kasa no na Mahamudu Bawumia neni abre esa mu free power no their statement was that yebehwe omo ntumi nye because they knew the kind of damage they had done to every sector of the economy. Now, Health Minister Kasano see, some me born to farmer wa, a dear NPP year and say from 2017 to 2020. Oma recruiting pa 2020 ayebe to about election year. Ena omu ye den omu ye se omu be fani pa. Now eno no kwa omu ntumi answer dan fani pa sa. From 2020 all the way to 2024 omu fani pa to election year, another election year. Eno so no nipa also omu fa no omu answer dan ye say answer da amfa omu say omu for omu to say dodo omu fa kakre bi ena omu de kakre bi den two payroll. So in fact number na o kan no so we shall send nipa be 13,000 pe ena omu ye den omu te sankofo no say ya form omu mu 13,000 kwa na emu 10,000 pe ena that payroll. So now so say oh ya maths ni nyina from 2017 ya di to me ema NPP ebesi 2024 omu dani to me ma NDC no nurse for mu call school NPP for the omu politics omu dada omu yebefamo election year 2020 no omu fa kitwe bi and for the next 4 years omu fa nipa December 2024 nipa 70,000 omu nyina ko nursing school sa nipa ni nyina gufie na nim dia ya wasem we mu nyina sa nipa 70,000 we obi aje student alawa unim sa ana ref young sa from 2017 all the way to 2024 sa nipa 70,000 na NPP decided say omu for omu adwuma even adwuma omu fa bi no omu twan ya election year the same thing omu ye cocoa prices. So we check it data na omu de beto abontene na you could see clearly say Nana do dan kweku for ne ba omia Kennedy Japan mo ne Bryan Acheampong later be agric minister no the only time omu tu cocoa bo mu ye no election year. Mr. S, get me that data. Make sure the NPP demu ye into stadium the only time about the NPP after next year jumano na election year either 2020 or 2024 into from 2017 2018 2019 they didn't recruit any nurses. 2020 omo pe abane wini no and omo ko fa nurse for kakra say ya fa nurse for adwuma and yanko for ebi ajiminti omo say yo yate and ebi to di omo chi 2020 and omo sa jetum 2021 2022 2023 2024 election year and almost actual nurse for be 13,000 and no crampo no emu 10,000 per and omnom two payroll. So omo maka no akoye a braba for be sen inti health minister na ka nipa be 70,000 da from the day Nana do dan kweku fuado 2017 obeje power ebeti 2024 no nurse for mu call school from nurse for mu we school no 70,000 omo nyina tifie. And remember sir 70,000 way obia ji edian alawa omu nyina ji alawa entinga 70,000 way anka loan kwa na de mo anka at this point anka omu nya adwuma anka betuma ate right now 70,000 way for the 8 years no sa alawa ni nyina ase mike anka sa alawa ni krampo ni wa anka loan anka omu ji anka sa alawa no anka ban betumi de si hospital si bia ka ho NPP ultimately one regional hospital agenda 111 omontumensi 1 ama obata yankomu ankoje awo omontumensi 1 district hospital NPP entumensi hospital enyi ni nsem free ho de omobeto yeso omanye nipa 70,000 no right now no omabetena TV so say NDC inform nyina adwuma within 6 months. And that has been the plan of the NPP from day ayate party no omo Jimmy say anom de chichire man propaganda lies, atro, and nitina lose power no. Almost started some mobile TV soon radio. So their message was that we know the country collapsed. In fact, no say in the first 2-3 months, John Mahama because when it comes to our finances, nobody so run the country down to the point where nobody can recorrect this country. When it comes to our finances, to a point, inflation bet my drop free. Baby, I want 57 no to baby I want no. They didn't think say NDC bet my they were so confident and then kasa also confident NDC there because the damage they did, the kind of damage they did in power, they know say this government cannot solve it. But you see what we are seeing right now and say a buying way is committed. Also I can't do kasa. Also we don't lament. We are going to try and solve the problem. So I'll see a shipping necessary because a man no ko adwuma. I'll see a ye. No more I'll see a form one so I'll see a ye. Na answer about my fan nurse ni wa ha. Amana ye adwuma wa ha no. Uhia say oye adwuma hospital papa. Uhia say unya facility papa no ko adwuma wom. Na aban ne ba ye hospitals are na e wo ha aban ne ntuma antoa so. NPP ntuma antoa so. NPP ntuma nsi bia nka ho. Facilities no krampo na obe make sure say obe revamp and say obe retuli manage na na so no ono awanto equipment bia san fa facilities nim into the Mahama Jano 2016 no and no na wasa beto a also osato aso because anka NPP nkwasiafo we anka mu bia sewia ebia kumewu ebia sa hospitals o kuma sene Ashanti region any other place anka sa 70,000 nurses we nyanka menya dwuma ye. But because they did not expand our facilities, I'm talking about the health facilities, no, they did not have any reason to employ. Because over nurse ni juma okoye juma wen. Nurse ni onye juma phone, nurse ni onye juma bucketing, nurse ni juma hospital, oye juma clinic, oye juma chip compound. Chip compounds omobeto ye omontuman complete ba kumpo. District hospitals omobeto ye omontuman complete ba kumpo. Regional hospitals omobeto ye omontuman complete. They also Mampusi agenda 111 so and so kodane I will be ding. So these are useless people. Jimmy. They did not help this nation, and everything that they did was that they were not ever they never thought some free power. I'm telling you, that is the biggest problem at NPP for AFCCCR. They never thought to say power be free or monster. They thought to say Ekufuado, but it was they were just going to transition. Na nkomata mama baomia na Ekufuado atenechire na watwetwe ne se koliko na Kennedy so nya contract na Bryan Acheampong kronfo no so ono so enya contract until they never thought to say power besesa and until till date they still don't know what to say to Ghanaians because not losing power no it wasn't part of their plan. It is West Stadia. They only touch these things election year economy say juma in the social nursing recruitment 2020 and I'm for the Parker Krebi and I'm mobile to 2024 and I'm a fakakra intend only omo kasa say NPP finance for bebre juma identity NDC for juma on betina radio so say say December year atwam December ye fa nipa. That is what they do. The same thing on the cocoa price no Nana the Danko Ekufuado Bosomba no obe free power no and also atu cocoa ma could do point to be na election year. Let me show you. Thank you, Mr. S, for bringing this. That is how they did it. In Tidebiano, omunim se in conform deep party Jimmy, the foolish masses. No, that is how they bait them until we came into the picture to expose NPP. When it comes to cocoa, 5 minutes you will see how deliberately when it comes to election year. They are dangerous people. Now you look at this. Look at cocoa. Cocoa bono butu. Let's use the raw numbers. Data. Let's use it. They are very dirty people. Very, very foolish people. Now, cocoa price per bag, tracking the rate of increase since 2013. Joy News for no echo back. No, they said they were going to start from 2013. That is fine. Mommy and Jessie increment next year. Say abaya odino kreno. Obetra will say increment no ebe consistent. But abaya odiatrono increment ni na be election year. And that is what Ekufuado ne Baumia, Kennedy Japan ne Bryan Acheampong. That is what they did. They lied to you people. Now, so we check a year cocoa price per bag. Over the year 2013, John Mahama had to move 7 cities. Right? The year 2013-2014, Yantu Kokomu. Over the year 2014-2015, John Mahama had to move 133 Ghana. And order to cocoa bag biaso. Now, over 2015-2016, John Mahama had to move 75 Ghana cedis. Into Usha, the price na NDC are buying from 2012-2013, it was not any crazy because I buy no here be cocoa for and I say that will be the buying was being realistic in 2012, 2013, 14, 15. It was being realistic because adia want to mean you don't do it because a board could do point to be a bema abai nankasa watch no cocoa if you afford crop so boom you end up hurting them because Kai said time auto cocoa 7 cities. Auto cocoa in 2015, 133 Ghana no, and in 2016, 75 no. Now fertilizer is free. na incentives e de cocoa adwumadie no na ne nyina ye free enti yetu cocoa mu kura 1 cedi a se wo ye cocoa ni a unim say yes yatum 1 cedi nanso mesika ebekom no kitwe bi because fertilizer mento spray machine mento nyoma nkitinkiti bia ma cocoa adwumadie no cocoa kuaye no den no saa nyoma ni nyina mento enti ebebe den ebaba ye mfaso ama me enti se yetu cocoa mu 2015 133 Ghana cocoa kuanim se aban na ya de if you say fertilizer no cry free 2015 2016 John Mahama buy no to move 75 Ghana cedis about 2016-2017 time on befra buy no John Mahama buy no to cocoa mu Ghana 55 Ghana cedis boto bia no senia omo etu mu no now John Mahama free aban mu no and another dan kweku for the NPP bawumia kedede Japan Bryan Acheampong san kwasiafo we buy no the first year 2017-2018 na Kufuor one to cocoa mu almost buy no cocoa fertilizer na free no fertilizer na oma be any free bi eno mu twemu eno almost start say omu wia e de ko Ivory Coast eno almost start say omu town cocoa na amakuafo into the whole of 2017 na dan kweku for do Mahamudu Bawumia NPP for to cocoa mu zero oma fa kapre anto so osuani na nenum tum sekusie na ode nwure mu no mon friend say Kelvin Tailor chechire mu otwi the two fees so pro ene san kofo nom de cocoa dua bi ase say ye twitwa cocoa gu ye de gala na de cocoa asase ye gala efa me ho ukoko asase wa wo de na so de ye gala efa me ho e kom de wo so otwe a enyam na me ma osika to aduane internet me back case me dwudwam in the 2017 the whole of 2017 NPP anto cocoa mu cocoa bag bi ene wa etu mu 2018-2019 the Kufuor de Bawumia man to cocoa mu saa time no some dem raba say cocoa fertilizer bi ene wa free na cocoa kuafo to cocoa wo si bi omotie na omoto de insecticide na omoto spray na omoto spray machine saa nyoma ni nyina na do dan Kufuor de ka say afa de wo twam obi anto and so 2017-2018 one to cocoa mu 2018-2019 Kufuor dan to cocoa mu one Bawumia now about 2020 near betwaba 2019-2020 or to cocoa mu saying or to cocoa mu 40 Ghana cocoa bottle bia or the 40 Ghana na toso because na election year na election year ohun se Ghana fo ejimi na Kufuor na adwiri mu no onum se cocoa fo kuafo nim nyansa inti otete ya election year no the 40 Ghana toso won si bia NPP 40 omo ye moa did they catch them so omo ina monkey no these people are foolish omo nim nyansa now here they see now 2019-2020 or to move 40 Ghana from 2017 all the way to 2020 or to move 40 Ghana fertilizer and free cocoa kuafo fertilizer now over 2020 to 2021 and or to move 145 Ghana John Mahama to cocoa bottom 133 daw na Kufuor after years I want to know or see 2020-2021 watumu de watumu a year 2020-2022 watumu 145 Ghana. That's no problem. Now yaba 2021-2022 want to cocoa zero. Time ane mwaya ding na nado dan Kufuor oni Bawumia want to cocoa 2021-2022 want to cocoa now here 2022-2023 yakotwaba akabe 6 months ni yakotwaba and or two cocoa 140 Ghana. Now aka afeba akoni akotwaba anameboa hwade Kufuor de NPP na de Kufuor de NPP ni 2023 enkwa otu cocoa 140 Ghana na aka 1 year ni akotwaba afa na yebewura election year anameboa yebewura election year no 2023-2024 or to cocoa 1,270 Ghana. Suddenly, from 00040 145 0140 or the cocoa 1,275 per bag. And then you do election season or that damo. Then I go for with Jimmy or the Bawumia ye Jimmy for omu cocoa for NPP as a political party omu cocoa for some go school. Into oma dwirimu no ometuma dada omo inti di omo ya na omo ye now otwenya 2024-2025 season election year ankasa no two cocoa mu 1,930 because no petumi na ope power ombu cocoa for ono a cocoa fertilizer na almost ato into a cocoa kwedi na auto fertilizer I say oh election year watu cocoa mu akodu 930 Ghana. Into him. So who's studying another Dan Kufuadwa, Ombuko Kuafo. NPP Bawumia. NPP as a political party, Omubu Kuafo Sebi Omojimi. Omubuko Kuafo so many answer. Election year, the same way no more nursing recruiting, no, the same thing no more here. 2020 no more for next for kakra, and at 2024, and I'm a fuck a cribby also. And so I'm at radio so I'm see, yeah, for next for the same thing. Intended also my original radio so ya took Kokomu, I don't know Mahama soon took Kokomu 2000 because I'm in the Omaye. Into omu piansa kanu begu Mahama so into 2025-2026 season and John Mahama said no Koko no betu 128 e dey aka 1930 no boni be na John Mahama ye boni be na NDC aban aye Koko fo boni be na John Mahama because one John Mahama say monkoje mo fertilizer ni nyina free biem monkoje spraying machine free monkoje fungicides free monkoje insecticide free monkoje scholarship mamma na matuko kom 128. This is my first window. Me was so many windows to go. Me nyam free aban mu. Eye den na koko kwani bi ko gina dua se obo Muhammadua. Na sebio sa koko kwani no nim nyansa. Na na dan kwaku for the NPP form the koko kwafo di agorache. Ade na mo buso say na moteso no fertilizer no adentina na yeto. And I'm showing you this because the same thing when it came to recruiting of nurses in Ghana. That is the same strategy. And that has been the strategy of the NPP for years. Inti data na ira. No craning ko bebia. And inti na debiano, nim say ba. And I did on my year for the Facebook and they decided to attack the Facebook. That's all. Nim say me ba be exposed Bawumia, me be exposed Kennedy, me be exposed Bryan Acheampong. They are scared of my platform. Say, as far as my platform exists, they can never come to power in the next 42 years. They know. This thing that has happened to my Facebook, it is all the attacks they are sending on Facebook. Because someone person ni show we or channel pa 10 a.m. ebesa bo TV so. Ye besa twitwa ne jegum enko bebia ye girem. Show we ebo radio so sisi awo. Ebo Facebook, ebo YouTube, ebo TV so. Or channel pa Ghana time 10 a.m. ebesa bo. Ebo area 2 o'clock ebesa bo. Weekend mesabo. It won't to me stop it what I am doing here. Nobody can stop it. And the Facebook is going to come back. This is the NPP. Now, Momianko Wagonim, Kwasiafo. Momianjum is exactly 6:01 p.m. US East Coast time. Over a year, Ghana about 10. Now, Yanko straight, na Yanka in summer AC Hunsem, a fa NPP home, and a year Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, and a Bryan Acheampong. Now, let me state this, and I'm going to be emphatic. Bawumia, Bryan Acheampong, Kennedy, Jimmy, they don't deserve to lead Ghana. None of them is intelligent enough to lead Ghana as a president of the republic. None of them is intelligent enough. Eko 8 months ni, none of them have been able to prove to Ghanaians, say, we are intelligent enough. We are smart enough to lead this nation. Inti from Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, Bryan Acheampong, whoever, Educhumo, all these people are so foolish to the point. The reason why I'm person with the party in him. The reason to person with the party in him, someone is a party for followers in Jimmy. Now, at the NSC, this bunch of piglets think, say, Ghana for Jimmy to such a amount to me. So right now, they have started giving their inner monkey red. Kennedy Japan, Bryan Acheampong, and Bawumia. In fact, today is going to be about Bawumia and Bryan Acheampong. Kennedy there, he is in hibernation. Or no, but what is happening today, no, it represents the NPP as a political party. And what is NPP? NPP is tribalism. And you see, for a very long time, Yaka as a pathway is a party full of tribal bigots. Very indecent, slimy, disgusting political insects parading in Ghana as politicians. No. Now, for a long time, now you catch Ghana for say NPP as a political party, no, now, I'm running Ghana to say Ejapadiye. Dombo for ba yesina aba edien eye buzia for ba na yesi aba dien eye omoso maka enti danko abuzia dombo enti I to say a busua we tena so kakra na we abetena so kakra na we abetena so kakra and the idea ni nyina say we bedi kakra na we abedi kakra na we abedi kakra. But from 1992 when it comes to tribal politics, it has been one of the silent killers in our politics. And we know say NPP as a political party has always been a tribal party, a Acheampong party. In fact, at the point they were bold to say it on radio, they didn't care. Now, I bet there is something now, it is getting to that point where they themselves, they are beginning to tell us their story. They are beginning to tell us their story because they are in a position whereby they don't know themselves anymore. They now are telling us who they are. Because for some time now, so now, Ghana politics, the Bain and the realizes say tribalism. Where a tribe into the buyer, tribe is pamono. Why should we take him back there? Into Osawiano, a Yabaumia Sawiano, or T say, Bryan can't crash the NPP for a one and Nibufuye. Nibufuye no a dena on also can if you America. A one also omunye program na on kasa wasye and you say any program na kasa.
As we prepare to go into the primaries, I am very, very concerned and troubled that some of our presidential aspirants have embarked on a religious and tribal bigotry and propaganda against me in a desperate attempt to win votes. They totally ignore all the data and findings about why we lost the 2024 elections and want to mislead the delegates and the party with such propaganda. Then one such issue that has come up, and I think is important for all of us to know, is the Mampusi-Kusasi conflict. An aspirant has said that delegates should not vote for me because I am a Mampusi man, and that we will lose votes in the Kusasi areas and other areas. This is very unfortunate and demonstrates a complete lack of understanding of the situation on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, since 1965, there have been 11 elections in Ghana. Since 1965. And the performance of the NPP in the our tradition, in the 6 Moku zone seats, there are 6 seats in the Moku zone. If you look at it, the performance is as follows. In 1965, our tradition had 0 seats. At that time, I was only 2 years old. I had nothing to do with it. In 1969, we had 2 seats. In 1979, under the Tosu's leadership, we had 0 seats. In 1996, we had 0 seats in that area. In 2000, we had 1 seat. In 2004, under President Ford, we had 0 seats. 2008, we had 1 seat. 2012, under President Ford, we had 0 seats. 2016, we had 2 seats. 2020, we had 1 seat. And 2024, we went back to 0 seats. What all the data is saying is that out of the 6 seats in the NPP, out of the 6 seats, the 11 elections, NPP has 0 in 6 of the 11 elections. So this is not an area that is the stronghold of the NPP. If I took the whole Oku zone, the 6 constituencies put together, we lost just 30,000 votes in 2024. So you can't lose, it is not the Oku election that made us lose 2024. And we need to be very clear about that, that the data shows that the Oku factor was not a factor in the outcome of the.
This guy is the most disingenuous person on earth. Bawumia is just disingenuous. He's a liar. And you see, he can play around words. Now, the question I want to ask you then is say, Say Bryan Acheampong at the Mampusi and Kusasi Asamne Kawa. Are you not a Mampusi? Or today you are denying that you are not Mampusi? From time Bawumia Ekufuado bedi Ghana so. Ana Oye, the head of Ghana Police Council. Did you ever hear Mahmoud Bawumia speak on the Mampusi Kusasi fight before? Even in 2024, when it was tensed, when people were being killed, Bawumia was the head of the Ghana Police Council. Nobody had a word. You can go back into history and check. 2022, 2023, 2024. Every time people were killed at Mampusi or Kusasi areas, especially in the Kusasi areas, in Boko, Mahmoud Bawumia moved away from that conversation. That time, a lot of Kusasis were being murdered. Ghanaians were expecting a vice president who is from that region, that neighborhood, to just make a statement. Mahmoud Bawumia or pretending to say, Mampusi Kusasi Fontokwano on Tiye. He never made a public statement on how in Tokwani Yebikano. That time, no, now you Kusasi for to say in Koko. He was the vice president. He was the head of the police council. He was supposed to speak. He was supposed to speak. But Mahmoud Bawumia as the vice president of Free Boko. Because he had taken a stand. One can be here and your boni patu. Even election time, all presidential candidates were speaking on the Boko issue. Mahmoud Bawumia was quiet. Why? Because maybe the fight was going on the side that he was. Maybe. So why do you think, say, and the Bryan Acheampong Rezi Mampusi Kusasi Asamawaba, Wama 24 hours in the Oba Weka Mampusi Kusasi Wasem. All that the NPP for Ebusa on say. Sawusi Kofo any Kufuado Kra from 1965, Ebesin there, Omonya Sita. You are somebody from that region. Why couldn't you win the region? That is the argument from Bryan Acheampong, NPP for. Nana de Danko Kufuado, onya Bokuni, onya Kusasi, onya Mampurusini. J. Kufo, onya Mampurusini, onya Kusasini, and then Chrome no. For you to represent the NPP in your own home and not even bringing a toilet cap or bringing one kraba, then that is the question everybody should ask you. Your own home, you could not bring anything from your home. What makes you think that when you go to me, my hometown, Denu, in the Volta region, you can bring something home? And that is a question you don't want to answer. And he's playing around what we call data. The data does not work because it stops with you. You are different from Ekufuado. You are different from Kufo. You are from there. It's like telling me Nana Danko Ekufuado did not win any seat from his home region or his own place where he was once a member of parliament. You can't tell me that. Mahama, ni seat no, didn't you people make those noise? So why are you today trying to make it look like say the reason why NPP for do want to say what the economy, it was because you started tribal politics. Now let's go back into history. Now you Mahmoud Bawumia way, how disingenuous. He's a liar. And he's a very smooth liar. He's a smooth liar because that is who he is. Now let's go back a little bit. Team, stay with me. Maybe Nipa or started tribal politics in Ghana. Maybe Nipa or started tribal politics, the religious politics. Sa enkwasiadiano Nipa or this started sa tribal bigotry in our politics. It started when you Bawumia, you entered into our main politics. Now go back. This is Bawumia. Asama no kind of 2024.
Already 4 years now. Yamia Domeba, Yamia Dometi, 8 years. Kudu. Enyasa, they are free Kudu. presidency no abano of you already 4 years.
This is what he is. This is what he was doing. That was his message. President in Bryan North, I was a ceremony in Ebedi. He was the one speaking. In our politics, ni enkasasa. Ba omiana started here, mi frisrem, mi enkremoni. Where the obedia or ya kani, where the or frisrem so onyan kremoni inti monfa mame. Tudua ya enkremofoni eguha, monfa tu minimum because mi frisrem. Na o frisrem, na o ko srem, na went to manfa bibia ma. Yen sama unko srem ko eden. This is Mahamudu Bawumia 101 or you're dangerous. And the Bryan Acheampong, it represents the party. It does not isolate Bryan Acheampong because Bryan Acheampong was leading Bawumia's campaign in 2024. They were sitting in rooms and drafting this kind of message for Bawumia to tell Ghanaians because that is what the party represents. It is their inner monkey that is today telling Ghana for saying it does not make Bryan Acheampong different from Acheampong or Acheampong being different from Bawumia. It is just that today they are forced to tell Ghana for say your party, this is what it represents. It's for a presidential candidate to be going out there telling Ghana for say media monfa to minimum na me free srem na me enkremoni. What is more bigotry than what we just heard? And so listen to Bawumia. This has been his message for years. On the tribal bigotry by a politics.
Already been president before. He has been there before. I have not yet been president. But if he comes back, he can only be president for 4 years. By the grace of God, if I come, I can be president for 8 years. But what we know is that the presidency is coming to the north. One way or the other, a northerner is going to be president. But when it leaves the north, we don't know when it will come back. It will take a long time to go through other regions before it comes back to the north. So if it is coming to the north, do we want it for 8 years or for 4 years? Do we want 8 years or 4 years? I believe that if we get it for 8 years, and with the support of people like Acheampong, Clifford Bryan, Uncle Sally, Dr. Chansu, all your children who will come and support me in my government, Savannah will continue to grow and develop.
That was his message. The message, you don't know. I say President Nika Srim because Srim for me in a call. Say free Srim and Babium. Say free Srim. I didn't know say Sabbath Srim. Bawumia, in your own campaign, who got your Ghana for say President Sidia, I will say Kasrim. So Anka Srim ne free Srim dia, nya de beba Srim bium. Now, just say free Srim. I didn't know say Sabbath Srim. This is Mahamudu Bawumia 101. This is NPP 101. This is Bryan Acheampong 101. Now 2024, Yehu Acheampong was stage also supported Bawumia's agenda. Yehu Bryan Acheampong also supported Acheampong's agenda. Sanko for way and then Bawumia etnasi. Ekache Bawumia said this is the message we need to rally around. And Omangasa Eko Omohua Omoka who they represent or what they represent. You should not be surprised because that is what the NPP as a political party represent. Mamika Bincho. At a point, Mahamudu Bawumia could srim, Ekache srim for Malam Funina or Gada Omuina Kachom say. Me yes srimuni yan kremoni intine ye mi se memra. Into Montoma make cremoni. There's Bawumia.
Look at what will benefit our people. Let's look at what will benefit our people. I have been selected partly because I'm a Muslim. So I'm selected because I'm one of you. I'm not representing myself, I'm representing all of us. So please support. Let us make a difference in Ghana in our generation. Thank you very much for that. Look at what will benefit our people. Let's look at what will benefit our people. I have been selected partly because I'm a Muslim. So I'm selected because I'm one of you. I'm not representing myself, I'm representing all of us. So please support. Let us make a difference in Ghana in our generation. Thank you very much for that. Look at what will benefit our people. Let's look at what will benefit our people. I have been selected partly because I'm a Muslim. So I'm selected because I'm one of you. I'm not representing myself, I'm representing all of us. So please support. Let us make a difference in Ghana in our generation. Thank you very much for that. Look at what will benefit.
Baumia es efre imam fo nyina hia e. Na ne yere tewo Samira Chad ni no. Eka kire Ghana for say he has been selected by the NPP partly because oyenkrimoni. And the Baumia came said obi ye tribal politics. When a tribal politician by Baumia Mahamudu ofre imam fo nyina kogu dem and o she jalabia ko ka kire say NPP for the reason to yi because oyenkrimoni, because we are one of them into moment to me. It wasn't about Nyanse Wonitrimo. It wasn't about how he can guide this nation. It wasn't about he being a father for all and respecting everybody's background. It was because he's a Muslim. I say MPP yimi because me yenkrimoni monfa to me mame. Yaka tribal, yaka bigotry, tribal politics. But we started in Ghana and started in 2014. Why yes sir. And it has always been about tribal freedom. It has always been about baby onyini. So policies any nyansankasa also catch the Ghana for onibi. Now, do not think say Mahamudu Bawumia Samna Okano a represented Bawumia Kwao. No. Remember, Okasano or say I have been selected. Who selected Bawumia? It was the NPP. When I'm gonna call Congress, echo delegates here Bawumia is the whole NPP. Na Bryan Acheampong no, he knew it. Na Kennedy Japan no, he knew it. All the NPP big shots, they knew say we are selecting Bawumia because oyenkrimoni. We are not selecting Bawumia because of Nyansa. Because they know say Nyansa nkasa de onibi or your true for. But let us put him out there because of Nkrimoni. Nende omo selecting one catch will say yes small se kofie na kofa agudie bra na oba na ode kraba na ode ba ya adenti ne nsuma ma wonsan ko biem wo say we di watem na saa nipa no se na oka ho ne yiw. Bryan Acheampong say yes small se kosirem ko ukrom kofa gold bra kofa ma me chensen bra every so na onim kwan no wona group ekuro ma woni baby a people wo wona woni baby a nsuo da wona woni baby a scorpions wo wona woni how to maneuver to get to that o ma me chensen no eno ne pese edidim kofa bra okọ ba ya uguta kuraba na ye ka che say smile no mfaso ambaso a o say adentina ye ka se mfaso ambaso ye se kofa ma me chensen bra na endi edien toza afi o ma okọ o ma me kuro ma okofa kuraba na o de kuraba bedu omo select no ka che say ayankwase adwuma na enyi se eto aso a ubu ofu dia osuma no ejimi ena wo so ayesuma no wajimi. And this is where the NPP is. This is what we have been talking to you people about. A very scary political party. Adia tia omba be catch us oh se sia de epobi ofri ha ne antikro no catch say NPP for letter dem about Bawumia say you select too because we are tribal. O Kachenko also in Krimonia, you have no option than to also make somebody from the Ashanti region your running mate. You enter a party neutral letter about Bawumia, so be Santini as your running mate. Ni Groma. Na Bryan Acheampong kan or support ye, Kennedy Japan kan or support ye, Bawumia any omo makenya obi support ye. Or kwa Santimem no ko Jimini Bako, yes, your friend in Apo. Ne on kofo bebre party mo ni nyansa. Omo ya bonofo, omo ya wonafo, omo ya mfantefo, omo ya kowfo, omo ya edien, omo free brekum, omo free doma. And so NPP for letter specifically catch about Bawumia say brane be ya santini ba ko awajimi. Na manenya running mate because a party we no e ya santefo akamfo party. DNC at the end of the day, Mahamudu Bawumia bypassed every intelligent person and okoyi napo. This is what we are talking about. That is what the party represents. In this end, Bryan Acheampong say, Mahamudu Bawumia, this is who you are. This is why we lost the election. It is nothing new. They are all the same. You people, this is what you are made out of. The NPP as a political party, and kwasiadi we no munim, and sadi we mani nyobia wanwa, asma Bryan Acheampong kayano. Bryan Acheampong is not different from Bawumia. Bawumia is not different from Kennedy Japan. Party no ne ba no ne bonyu no sani ade chichire party no. And the hade bi omoye. Omangasa group by group obia ka candidate biara no adwene boni e wo mutirim ene boni omudi hwe. This is what the Bawumia group omde abeto abontene about Bryan Acheampong. And the Bawumia group no am say Bryan Acheampong akoka asem no kre inti ende the boni a wadi nyina na ye nyina yenim no na ye kata so no ye bema Ghana fo hu inti Bryan Acheampong Bawumia ene Kennedy for camp no omoso the Bryan Acheampong boni be kire say wey Mamon Tomano onim nyansa party ni nie mese sa okohu asantini ene edien or support to NPP asantini or support to NPP ene wowo cobra mantama asantini ne jai cobra no yeti kroma ma asantifo ni bi eso so nkwasi asem we so Bryan Acheampong odi nkwasi asem om so dabi onam nwuram na okohu cobra na ni aso na hu asantini or support to NPP mantama asantini ne bodan ho bantam ne boduam ansa na akɔhwɛ cobra ne kyire kwan because ɔmo no mo de san kwasiafo ya besie so asantifo ni bi we dwa na Bryan Acheampong the 10 sins of Bryan Acheampong ba omiamo na akɔyi aba and so first ye come so dabi Bryan Acheampong nya boni bia Bryan Acheampong munja no okay ho ya no minister security agrek no mu defend and ye biri obu kro no omakofa Bryan Acheampong boni aba se men kan kyerɛ Ghana fo na ye party ne etim ne ye nyina ye nye. Now this is Bryan Acheampong's 10 sins. Almost say he masterminded when free by Umia Campo. Almost say Ghana for NTS say we bonia odi nie. Sa boni we nyina ho ya shada ne enkan na obeka ba Umia sam dia ye be yi ne to e ma Ghana for say ye ne part we ye ina monkey ne eni jimi. Enti ma menjudwam. Ba Umia go for say Bryan Acheampong mastermind or behind the Ayawaso electoral violence. Almost say almost catch the Ghana for ne. Bawumia na mo ho kwan say Bryan Acheampong asem esi wa Ayawaso West wagon obi kosi sa etuturafo mo mutuo be bo nipa tu na Bryan Acheampong NPP for ene share aka kire ende uko platform so share that is what they are sharing because they think say I was saying nyina hu fin na Ghana for hu partner se ba etie so jimi boni di nyina nimu ba say Ghana for jimi. The second sin of Bryan Acheampong, you see, ordinary orchestrating Edubuan his removal through Anas. Or say, almost say, omunim, the Juma ba Bryan Acheampong, Bryan Acheampong and the Sheikh Edubuan na oye Minister of State, na or what the Jubilee House na Anas expose ba no mu. Say Bryan Acheampong the Sheikh and na orchestrating momu yi Edubuan free ho. When you know omunimo, omanka ho asel until say Bryan Acheampong beka say ba omi anim nyansa. Yet now Chroma says, Sanyama way in a coso, NPP for the bodia, Omon Babo Media or TV Sunina, Ediabona and Adria Benyam when your Mombe Kumina to actually. Because in some way in a kaye, as NPP vocal say Kelvin Tailor NPP, and the NPP for now poster say Yanche, Emma Ghana for who Bryan Acheampong is. The deadly dangerous, very diabolic Bryan Acheampong. Your body dia ba, the dangerous Bryan Acheampong. And then history near when a person be the president of Ghana. No. The 10 sins of Bryan. Sin number 3. He instigated the Ken must go agenda to weaken government. Almost say Ken Oforiata, ministers and MPs and more parliament, no. Bryan Acheampong the time sika ko sha ase. So omunye sa Ken must go no because that time no Ekufuado peneso. Na Ekufuado ne busuafo edi sika no. Inti Bryan Acheampong the time ni hotel sika and or spread my MPs say munko demonstration no. Almost say and omo kan okra kire Ghana for Bryan and sha ase. Kaikalization. Pathway. Me see egu ejimi fo nko ane bom omunim nyansa. Now Bryan Acheampong, the fourth sin of Bryan Acheampong enie almost say attempted illegal acquisition of Snit hotels. Almost some kind of pain. Anka yama ye ni anya di anka Bryan owia Snit hotels nyina. Netia December ya ebeto aba anka Bryan Acheampong o use politics ni NPP aje Ghana Snit hotels nya and the NPP for say yanka ye no kre. Ye ni defend ni eboa. Bryan Acheampong ye kromfo. Anka yama ye ni anya den say NDC ni Ghana fo a anka Bryan Acheampong ewia hotels a eye Snit hotels nko wia ni nyina. Omo kire Bryan Acheampong ase. Kwasiafo we na ode obra koto amomo. Kwasiafo na say ubewu amomo. Kwasiafo party na say ube den. We mu na eya party a we mu ewifo we akromfo we. Ye bebo obi a tape ha. Terminal report na NPP for some kan kire mu. Bryan Acheampong the boni etoso num. Almost say he plotted the removal of Kandapa from office. Because to him, Bryan Acheampong, time or national security, no, ye ni free on a ya. If we say eba elections, no, Juma odi any ayawa so nyoma or ye, or do I go to TV so radio so cast where they just a snippet of it or be dangerous thing, no. Ye ni free national security and yapa into almost a Bryan Acheampong and this sika shas ye me pam Kandapa. NPP 4 and the omo chiro omo party na say. Party na sin omo chiro no the inside the wagon of the party. Kwasi afowei omo inner monkey bar, they can do anything. And the inner monkey is exhibiting its inner monkeyness. You are seeing the real NPP. In less than 24 hours, omo printed Bryan Acheampong. Ne bonia omo nyina nim omo evidence e de kire say wey na na ye kata so. Yensi antuma gufin abontene, yensi antuma gufin abontene nyina enie. So I got to say NPP for Abuja. No more ye party ni dear. Mammy and see and to Magufin wa bontinia. Na sa nyoma we no mumpeso will be simo. Into Magufino a dawson. Omo Jimmy to pathway. A cromfo you for a woody for ma. Now, Bryan Acheampong, NPP will say and can't chamo. Bonia we di or Ghana hanebini number 6. Bryan Acheampong Bonia Tosu Insia. Engineered the Kandapa uncensored video. Almost almost kind smooth dia. Baumia group almost say Kandapa video there about bontina na ya recording na wa run ho sa no Bryan Acheampong and a contract oba no man ye wo nipa oh say and the omo e ka no kure na kire omo say video na eba bontina Kandapa na all model na abayo bi eye ni video a we yi ne ton na osa e pajamas mu no omo say Bryan Acheampong ye Bryan Acheampong the tam sika Elikotia oba ne se omunye no mungu Kandapa ni mase omo ba omia tim no enende oma print ade ama se yen kan kire mo party where party yekun homa omo party omo tumi kugye bi dan kwa omo mboni di besi nne party where party party a unite we yase a party that unite under a funeral where your party and some for party we a party that unites under a funeral. Actually, a year ma omutumi come humbum in Kamwa way. A Jimmy phone and tam to me show sim. Now, Bryan Acheampong Bonnie a Tosun song. Bryan Acheampong NPP for Baumia Camp say he sponsored the removal of the sitting MPs. Sa MPs now lose seat no. Any oma you omono. Sa MPs been a you omono. Bryan Acheampong sponsor. Yeah. How much Bryan Acheampong? On the say Jumano, where about Mianko Fu, they know all these things. Omnum Bryan Acheampong, Juma within the dini, but no man can in Asha them, yen see and Tumago Abontine. Until Bryan Acheampong can say, Baomian Miansa, or Cornama Crum, Uncle Chance and Bryan family to Zavino, or Kofa Kraba, or Bubu Fu, some Cabon in actually. This is Baomia's team. This is what they are telling us. They are spilling the beans. Bryan Acheampong almost the body a tossum watch almost another 10 or home de ba yenje first 10 we na Bryan Acheampong e bema bi no sakasa almost the 10 na aka na ewudie wo mu ne beba Bryan Acheampong body a tossum watch almost say hoarded rice and fertilizer meant for MPs before the elections. Yes, Bryan Acheampong that time you beto aba no ye agric minister ba omia say yen kan kire mo say a more any fertilizer you koche after elections Bryan Acheampong na hoarding nyina one farmer MPs no. Okay, so right after elections and this vocal chief fertilizers be any more Bryan Acheampong hoarding nyina that no ya Greek minister no report to ma Baumia or cabinet Mahmoud Baumia say or catch Ghana for sa nyoma mu na Bryan Ejuma Bryan Acheampong boni etoso nkono inside job and I ocean is ano we yan start you almost start ya umbeku bi ebi bewu ombe poison bi he omo be there before ebi mo yerenom omo jantre omo bo enche bi on ba beto abontene yete ya mi ame nkofo minimum omo ese mpunam we mo omo agimi bruta boni ewudie konkonsa krono Jimilism NPP no omo ene di twa mo furuma omo mbeleka accord no doctor ni twa no say Jimilism we mo omo Jimmy Bryan Acheampong boni etoso nkono mo Jimmy tu withheld funds allocated for general elections. You see election no sika majority of sika on the elections Bryan Acheampong e de nsa si so one penny Bawumia na aka che ne nkwara nso mu release but the champion be ma ombra bonte me contest na onhwe so betime yi ano a Bawumia nkwara no evidence gudamo pocho omabua no te se galamsey fo nsuo an ene ye fele sump later ne betwa so omabua evidence eguo te se galamsey fo ye fele sump eno na betwa so later e de akoye maasem no eguo pocho Almost number 10 Bryan Acheampong ya be ma ombra bonte me press conference no be yi we nyina no se enyo no na yes ade na omama no 24 hours. Almost number 10 seize land from innocent citizens without compensation. Near tia and ankofo be demonstration woku se Bryan Acheampong why no so your hene onyo hene and na waje nkofo asase ba omi atim ni so mo evidence or ya be ma 24 hours ombra na ombe kanchira Ghana for said the okano the omo kanoboa away from Bawumia team no. Bryan Acheampong say Bawumia Jimmy. Yes man so kono ma me kuro mo Mampusi. Onkofa chance bra ndi mutuo zafia. Okwa ya kofa akoraba onim nyansa. Ye nsuma ne mane nkoho biem. Bawumia ko apai. O se na yiri free child ntidie. Ono ankasa so adenti na ye ne sa onya Mampusi ni. Now yaka Bryan Acheampong. Enti Bawumia nkofo no so tie no. Bryan Acheampong nkofo tie no so dabi. Na se Mahamudu Bawumia we koko hye de to. Yenim ne kro no enti yeso ye beka e hwa na Bryan Acheampong so friend boys ne se momra me ba be mama de nsem bi ato abontene efa Mahamudu Bawumia ho because me so matena cabinet da me so my business deals da ono Bawumia no minim de oye wa ba mu nyina enti Bryan Acheampong so activate ne nkwara se ono so Mahamudu Bawumia 24 hours sansam we Mahamudu Bawumia so respond ya and omo mienu yire no omo nhia wa Accra Sports Stadium bako beti bako dross die besi no now Bryan Acheampong kwala so enso edi bibi efe no Mahamudu Bawumia 16 cents of Bawumia 16 se hwe ubedi ye boss atem ye boss de atena si adwudwam akire ye se ye ma 16 we be ma be yi ano because ye nyina ne ye bo kro no send oba e kire se me nkwa me boss na bokro no a ye boss so betewoto because o maami etufo boko a ye nso ye maami etuefo e wode enko nti obi a maami etunufo nti Bryan Acheampong kwara so omso mo maami etu omfo omso bebusa Bawumia enda no pa no mu nyina start release yo de ebesi wa NPP mu no na mumien ko tie de Bryan Acheampong kwara no so de aba say 16 evil deeds of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Bryan Acheampong caption ne de no. Or see one can say 16 sins so. Or see 16 evil deeds. PZ for you can say evil deeds are a sumati bu pobone. A woodie and your friend evil deeds. You can say obonsam no or you woody for the devil is a demonic person. And I say you can say evil deeds. A agri pomu bone. Eye woodie mu adwempo mu bone omo say Bawumia oye nipa boni ni a woodie adwembone woni tirim and I'm from 16 evil deeds of Bawumia adwempo mu bone into am just otumi diewu
abusiafo enti we yensem a Kelvin ekwabadu Tailor odi ababonten se say die by 2026 die na NPP for matiti omumu peace o because how can Dr. Alhaji Bawumia ne camp ebeba abonten with 10 cents of Bryan Acheampong and I'm expecting more from them because enche minim se Bryan Acheampong so nkro for beba abonten abe hit back NPP for in fact party now they are breaking themselves into pieces instead of finding peace for themselves. Do you know one thing? This is exactly what Dr. Alhaji Bawumia ne nkrofo eye editia Canada kompe kwa Japan a trigger ya ewi achiri election no omulusu poto no. And they have started the same strategy, the same actions the same action against Bryan Acheampong. Remember, say Bryan Acheampong you be a onunso party no onim secret ewom. He knows every corner of the party. In fact, onam hosa no party no wanye kwanya asom party ni pen. Enti onunso you be a party no enda honom keke e na join ni bi. He knows every secret. Said the era Canadian nim no. Ade ekoso no de bia meka Dr. Alhaji Bawumia ba party ni mu in 2008, right? Owura no bae no. Oba in the name of Yewura Akufo-Addo. Bra na Yewura Akufo-Addo person ye running mate e de man no. Ampa so oba nkofo ka say Bawumia yenya 5 years. He doesn't deserve to be a running mate for NPP. But the people pleaded on his behalf. People, I mean, just say, omo testify nkofo di adanse fa ne ho oh papa we no Bank of Ghana oh ye we economic messiah and omo di ne bewura Bawumia omo ma ne chance na do dan Akufo-Addo e di ne call first term na floppy second na floppy third term 2016 and a 5 Bawumia didim yen say oba beji oman na si honom in terms of economy abusiafo ena me no kese Bawumia ascend reputation inti ope baby adwana kwhye enka Bawumia there is no chance for him to come out and reply Bryan Acheampong because you think say owu adura se bia nye nsem bia na yesoso nsem bi ho no ma ye de anihwe na ya de yama no bye na okọ n'anim. But as to say Dr. Alhaji Bawumia eba abonte ebe reply Bryan Acheampong the company dey abusafo. It has cost him a lot. It has cost him a lot. It has cost him just or the lot of hatred abroad no ankasa ne political career no so. Senka one reply enka problem ni hono. Ene minim se Bawumia nkofo yo mo dey 10 cents of Bryan Acheampong abai. The same thing and a Bryan Acheampong nkofo so be sha say release. And do you know one funny thing? They were Canadian complex Japan any Bryan Acheampong and the other aspirant no sanye ya omo betimi up then they will deal with Dr. Alhaji Bawumia and do you know what will happen and say asono mienu eko e kwaye mu a sebi enua emoa no ma omo ehu ni asem e na ewia kira omo hu ba asem because omo kono omo bunua to na akoto wesu na yisi ebasa na party no ena ne ho be kire no because party no be sia to opposition bi o Ghana for ani abre and Ghanaians are descending what I say with the help of Kelvin, Tailor and Confobinum NPP NDC for communications I mean omo ya de it is NPP for international find unity for themselves it will be very difficult for them to capture power in the next election. And probably you could see say NPP for they have lost grounds when it comes to election. Akwatia election be a very sure pass and share NPP ebe floppy among these as for seat. Very soon it is yet to be determined. It menka wasem. Chawaju comment section mahanum area number 1 authentic platform Mega TV. Nyankopon shira Mr. Wada bomadna na subscribe so nya subscribe to your channel na yintimi enkoye ni macro bibia bye bye.